Welcome to the CASFM 2021 close. We are coming at you live from the Tipping Point TPS studios. I am here. I am your conference chair. I was your co-conference chair this year with Sarah. Shout out Sarah. Did all the hard work this time. I'm here with Morgan, the immediate past CASFM chair, and I'm here with Drew, newly elected CASFM chair. I know that we expected.
So hold on, Jason. Here, before we get too far into this, I know we're going to do some thank yous later on, but I have something that I need to give to Morgan here, as the captain of our CASFM ship through this last few years during COVID. I thought it was really important that we recognize that she's been our skipper. So I'm giving her the skipper hat for the one last time here for our final closing. So.
One last time.
There you go, skipper.
She didn't know we had that.
Back to you, Jason.
That was a great one. Okay, so I know we had some technical glitches on Tuesday. I just want to remind everybody where we came from last year. So here's a quick shot. If you guys caught last year's conference, my headset I'm wearing in this picture is literally a broken walkie-talkie thing that's not even plugged into anything. So, you know, we've really stepped up the game this year, being in a live studio. Okay. We wanted to bring this conference to a close by bringing you a show with hot questions and even hotter wings. As we progress through this interview, we will be eating increasingly spicy hot wings. You may have noticed in front of us, we got the sauces lined up. You won't see us pouring each one because we've already pre-done everything. So I think we're about ready to go here. Let's see. I do want to mention at this point, I wanted to just use these as props, and I've been dreading this day for like a month, but Morgan and Drew were like, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. And so these are real, and that's why I'm so nervous. So anyways, we're going to get going right now with our first dip. We are on number 1. Its name is The Classic. So guys, let's start this out.
Start it off. The Classic.
Doing a good dab on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you gotta warm up.
Pretty classic.
You can handle that, Jason.
No problem at all. This is going to be a breeze, guys.
Exactly. Piece of cake.
All right. Well, we just want to start a bit of a recap on the conference here. We had 411 registrants this year for the conference, and just wanted to show we were able to make a sweet map of where everybody's coming from. We're now officially a nationwide conference. I think we've been that for a while, but just want to shout out Chi-Town, DC. We see you guys. Give you love. We did already have a few in-person events. And for example, Drew, you got to attend the Metro BMP Water Quality Tour.
Yeah, it's a fantastic tour. We had over 40 people attend that. Big shout out to our Water Quality Committee, Candace, Brick, Brian Weathington, Ryan Crum, Lisa. A lot of people contributed to that. Had a great day out there at 39th Avenue. And another shout out to City and County in Denver. That project was just recently won an APA award as well. So really a great day, great kickoff to the concert.
Yeah. I think at this time we're on to wing number 2. Garlic and peppercini is what we're on now. So let's see. This will be our gauge for how bad this is going to get, guys.
Oh.
Definitely get the peppercini in that one.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do it, Jason.
That was delightful. I'm not even nervous anymore.
Piece of cake.
Good, warming up.
So we just want to talk about, just to give a little closure on the conference, some of our, things, some memories that we had. Obviously, there were some tech issues. So
yeah.
I don't know if you want to handle that one, Morgan.
But yeah, I think Shay had a great point. I think maybe it's been a little too long since we've all been in person. There were tons of tech issues when we were in person. I always dreaded having Dave Skudis in the session I was moderating, because no doubt he would have a fancy video, want to know about my setup. I think one year people wanted multiple lapel pins, and I had to plug all that in, like you had to bring your own computer. So come on, guys. Tech issues are no stranger to the CASFM conference. This year was just no exception.
Yeah, I think I just remember whenever we did the Creek bingo, and I had checked my computer 100 times, and IT pushed out a mandatory reboot right when it started. So that was fun.
I do appreciate everybody handling it with class this year, though.
Yeah, and big thanks to TPS for helping us reconfigure the schedule to get the keynote in. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next wing at this time. This is a Barbados style is the name of this sauce.
Barbados. I've never been to Barbados.
It's the orange one.
All right. Yeah, they're right. That one, you can taste that one.
Oh,
Stepping up.
okay. All right.
This is for real, Jason.
Okay.
That one's a good one.
We just got done with the easy ones. Oh, there's a little delay too. Drew, what were a couple other, funny, notable items that you can remember from this conference?
Well, a couple I want to highlight. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, where can I get that 2D Forever shirt? So check your emails. I'm sure we're going to be coming out with those soon. CASFM can get a logo on there, but 2D Forever coming to you soon. The other thing I really enjoyed were our photo bombers. If you recall from the project in Centennial on the golf course, there were some golf carts in the background. Decided to jump in, photobomb. Those are always kind of fun. Those of you may have noticed in our Project Award video at the end there, we had some tubers going by, photobombing. So it's always fun to kind of see what pops up when you're doing live recordings, kind of like this right here.
Yeah.
And then the last one I want to highlight is John Valenz. Everybody submit your DJ names for John Valenz because his setup is legit. I mean, he had the mic, he's got the headphones, so DJ John, we're going to come up with a name for you for next year. So just be ready for that.
Yeah, I liked Dewberry had a great presentation with some good memes. I remember Winnie the Pooh and Star Wars. That's always fun. Of course, the GIF request for the wood chip jumping back and forth.
Yes.
Call out to last year. And then, there were some new acronyms like Targeted Upstream Restoration Design, or TURD, if you guys caught that one.
Nobody got that.
It's been, I really think that, after last year's conference, we had all of you presenters and everybody that made a video had some time to get a little more creative this year. And it was fun to see what you guys came up with.
I did like Mark from Mueller in front of his grand piano, and then I think somebody asked him to play a concert, and he just is sitting there on camera going.
It's like, no way. And on that note, we will be on Devil's Blend, our fourth hot sauce now. This one is the second green one we've had.
Right there.
The second green.
My goal was to get to 5 before I had to dip into the emergency milk, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen anymore.
Well, that's delightful.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Hang on that one, Jason.
I thought that one was fine.
Okay, good.
All right. Those of you guys, if you've been watching this afternoon, you probably caught the keynote from John Garrett. His point was that it's actually fun to talk with your coworkers about everything besides work. And his title was, What's Your And? So thought I'd take this moment just to ask Morgan and Drew, maybe if you guys feel comfortable sharing what your and is. So Morgan.
You guys heard?
I think so.
Yeah. So my big and, I think most of you who know me, is fishing. I love it. I love standing in the middle of the river. It's peaceful. You get to see everything. Well, not always peaceful. So this is, go ahead. No, go back to that other one. This is great. So this reminds me of Jeff. He had that picture with his 5 girls in Yosemite, and it looked blissful and lovely. And that's why everybody wants to take family vacations. But in reality, this is what's going on. Look at Claire. Like, we caught a fish. She caught a fish. And she's losing her mind because at that exact moment, she realizes the water's too cold to stand in anymore. So that's my and, is fishing.
Oh, yeah. Always fun to fish.
Drew, how about you?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I think, this is something Morgan and I share because I too enjoy fishing, camping, hiking, with my family. That picture on the my left there is the Big Thompson, and the one on the right is my son Oliver, catching his first fish. And I just wanted to point out, Morgan, that I'm pretty sure that, my fish is bigger and my kid isn't crying. So
right. And then we all can kind of flash back to I think it was 2019 when Drew and I actually competed for vice chair. And
oh, that's a good point. You did lose that one.
I did.
So bigger fish, but and no crying kids.
All right, I have to interrupt you guys. We are cruising through this thing, but we need to take a wing stop here. Number 5.
Okay.
Los Calientes Rojo.
Los Calientes.
I will say I'm much better with the drumstick than the
Yeah, the wing part, it is kind of tricky, right?
Oh,
That one's peppery.
Yeah.
A lot of black pepper.
I kind of like that one, actually.
Yeah.
It's sweeter than the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a little aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's starting to show up.
Catching up with you, Jason?
Oh, go ahead. I just want to take this time. Well, not me. Drew's going to take this time, but we had a lot of great sponsors for this event. Thank you guys so much for helping us put this together. Drew's going to run through some of those right now.
Yeah, thank you. So a huge thank you to our sponsors, our platinum sponsors, Respec and Stream Landscape Architecture and Planning, as well as Valerian. Thank you so much. Our gold sponsors, Bohannon Houston, JVA Consulting Engineers, HR Green, Icon Engineering, Inc., and Ayers. Thank you to all of you. Our silver sponsors, Caliber, Corbis Environmental Consulting, Galloway and Company, Contech, Dewberry, Jacobs, Michael Baker International, Moeller Engineering Company, AECOM, and R2R Engineers. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Couldn't do this without all of you. So we certainly appreciate it. And by all means, to all of the attendees out there, please visit our virtual vendor booths. All of our sponsors, put a lot of time in there to put a lot of information up. So please check those out before you log out. There's a lot of great stuff out there about it.
Yeah. You guys remember last year when Jason just held up a piece of paper?
We were high tech last year.
Yeah, we're stepping it up this year.
Stepping our game
Stepping
up.
it
So
up.
thanks, sponsors.
I
for
worked
making that
hard to get
happen.
my color printer to work. Okay. So, we also want to thank, this is a volunteer organization. So we have a lot of incoming officers, committee chairs, and outgoing ones. And Morgan's going to take some time to thank all of them.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned it at our meeting that kicked us off on Monday, but these are the folks that are stepping out. I'm stepping out. Drew Beck is leaving us as vice chair, but not going too far. Saman Meddy, Adam Lacey, Robert Moore, Drake Ledwig, Brian Barella, also not going too far. But then Sarah Hoagland makes me sad. Even put your picture on this slide, stepping down as CASFM conference committee chair. But as we say goodbye to a few folks, we get to welcome a whole new group of faces for the most part. Drew Beck stepping in as your chair, Danny Elsner, Jen Winters is your incumbent treasurer, Will Wilhelm, Jeremy Deischer also stepping in as your Metro Denver region rep, Brian Barella as the Northeast region rep, Mark Kenny from the Northwest, Bradley Florentine, Southwest, and Kate Clavon, Southeast is your incumbent. And we have a few switchovers at the committee chair level. I'll be stepping in for Brian Barella as FTAP committee chair, Leyland Marquin and Connor Johnson for the floodplain management committee co-chairs. And then Jason Messmer is now the CASFM conference committee chair.
I don't really know what happened. I thought I just showed up and did something dumb at the end, and now it's like there's responsibility.
Sarah was so thankful that
Committed.
I made those slides.
You're in it to win it now.
Committed.
Can't get out of it.
Speaking of commitment, we've committed to go through these 10 sauces. We're on number 6, Tears of the Sun, Ghost Pepper Caribbean. That's its name.
Tears of the Sun.
You can definitely smell the difference as they go up.
Oh, yeah.
These are also, it's weird. You guys can't tell, but they go from like more saucy to more pasty, which I don't know what that means. But I think it means something.
It's getting legit.
I think it means something.
It's getting legit, Jason.
Okay.
I definitely couldn't eat a whole wing of that.
Oh, it's pretty. It's there. So this is kind of the wrap up of the technical presentations for the most part. We still have a lot of events going on this evening and tomorrow. So Drew, you want to just run through what's still to come on this conference?
Yeah, sure, Jason. So tonight, Thursday evening here, afternoon, the young members group is going to have a happy hour. I think that's been distributed by that group. Starting tomorrow, then we've got the Northern Denver. It's in the north part of Denver. It's not northern Colorado, right? The Denver Golf Tournament at Riverdale Dunes Golf Course. And I believe that's starting at 9 a.m. Those who are participating that should have received an email from John Loringer. And so please make sure you reach out to him if you thought you were playing, you haven't seen something from John. Similarly, down south, we've got our Southern Colorado Springs Golf Tournament going on as well. And if you were planning on playing that and didn't see an email from Kate, then please reach out to her. Tomorrow, we've also got the Metro bike tour going on at Green Mountain. Drew Roberts is going to be leading that up tomorrow afternoon. So that should be a good time for all those who've signed up for that. We've also got Risk Rating 2.0, and that's going to be a Zoom link in the Socio site. that all of you have. That's going to be going on from 10 to 12. There's going to be a lot of great information there. Some big things happening with FEMA on that. And then for our Northwest Region Social up in Fort Collins, we're going to do a green infrastructure tour and happy hour tomorrow afternoon, 3 to 6. And then the Southeast region, I already mentioned the Pine Creek Golf Tournament, but then there's going to be kind of happy hour social after that as well. So all that's still going on. So that we're wrapping it up today, but there's still plenty going on tomorrow. So, check out those events.
I just want to bring up right now that it's still in my throat
Yeah,
from like
as
the
I
last
say, like,
one,
you
and
know.
that it hadn't really started to hit yet, but it's starting to get
Like
more
Bill
real.
around the mouth.
Well, yeah.
We're gonna do number 7 now, which is named Honey Badger. I just want to echo, don't reach out to me or Sarah anymore. If you have questions, reach out to those individuals, because I'm gonna be at happy hours and golfing, so you're not gonna get an email reply, and you probably won't get one from me anyways, so I'm pretty bad at email. So let me dip into this and then we'll move to the next one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the honey.
This is the Trojan horse, though.
This is the one.
Uh-huh.
You
This
can
is the
already
one.
tell.
Yeah.
There
I'm
it is.
still in joy. But
There it is.
It's starting to twist. How does that happen? Okay.
Yep.
So
It's getting a little hot in here.
we want to do
Go with the
we've
song.
done this a couple times before. Last year we called it the Conference Star Award.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're calling it Conference MVP. Morgan, maybe you want to do some
This is when I'm up.
of the history on that.
Yeah. So last year we realized that there was a trend. Maybe we didn't recognize it before in previous conferences, where there's always one member that steps up and does above and beyond anybody else. They're not part of the committee, a board, and they just do a lot.
Last year was Dave Skudis.
And so last year we recognized Dave Skudis for his efforts in our first virtual conference, and really it kind of came from, Kim Perry, who used to always kind of go above and beyond for everything at conferences. And then Dave stepped up last year. Well, then this year we want to award whatever we're calling this, the Conference Star Award, to Troy Carmen with Icon.
Troy.
Troy. And rest assured, we got a virtual insanity hat. You can even, we'll be giving that to Troy
Perfect.
here shortly
If
for
you
all
got,
his hard work this year. For those who don't know, he donated raffle items in the guise of Icon Engineering, suggested the keynote speaker, which I think was great. We loved him and we love suggestions. Introduced us to TPS, who helped us put on the conference this year, gave us some happy hour recommendations, and then moderated our 9 a.m. tech session this morning. So thanks to Troy. Congratulations on your conference Gold Star MVP award.
Yeah, thanks, Troy. If you guys don't understand what's going on with that hat, look up Virtual Insanity. It should be pretty easy to figure out. Okay, this is the fun part you guys have been waiting for. We get to announce Dan as Mr. Raffle Master to come lead us through some of this. And as he comes in, we're going to be moving on to wing number 8, which is named Da Bomb Evolution.
Which sounds like a
And this one, I'm going to wait for Drew to do this here, but I just want to call this one out because there's a sweet, like, atomic bomb on the bottle, and that's usually a bad thing. So as Dan comes in, we're gonna do something fun. It's explain the gram, and so we have this picture of you, Dan, and you tell us what's up.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Holy cow.
Oh yeah, explain this gram, Dan Hill. All right. Okay, we're okay. Dan. Dan's joining us.
I'm taking my bomb now.
Hi, I'm Dan Hill. I'm the scholarship committee chair, and that was my star turn in Dave Skudis's office parody. Great director to work with. Really gave me a lot of acting notes. And I also want to make sure to shout out to Holly Pisa, my agent, who got me on the cast, and especially the executive director of the flood district, Ken McKenzie, who got the asbestos mitigated from the office before I started working there. So thanks, Ken. As the scholarship chair, not only do I get to sit here and watch them writhe in pain, and it's very real and palpable, it's great.
I think you feel that one like really bad.
Yeah, the bomb was real, guys.
I got 3 things for you. I wanted to thank all of the extra donations that came in, both just straight cash and extra raffle tickets. We raised about another $1,000 for the scholarship fund, so thank you so much. The scholarships themselves are due in about a month, and we will interview in mid-November. And they can't wait for me to be done, folks. I'm just loving this little pause I can take here. And last but not least, all the raffle prizes. We've got about 30 here.
We've only got two more wings, Dan.
Yeah,
so.
only 2 more wings.
Dan does this.
First, Troy, he's in the building. These are freeboard socks. Thank you, Troy and Icon Engineering. 2 feet of freeboard. We got 4 pairs. They are going to S. Justin Foreman at the City of Aspen, Kyle Winslow at Jacobs, Catherine Christoph at the Town of Basalt, and Melanie Chenard at Muller Engineering. Molly Trujillo from Semswa donated some Colorado liquors and wines. We got some craft gin going to Matt Wiederspan at the Town of Firestone, a bottle of sparkling rosé going to Jordan Becker at Matrix Design Group, and a bottle of Colorado cider that Jim Wolleman at Muller will drink in his backyard while he conducts infiltration tests. There are 2 gift baskets donated by Josh Holland from Kiewit. One is from Carboy Winery. That goes to the fastest chatter in the West. That's John Valenz. Congratulations, John. And the second gift basket is from Corvus Coffee. That's going to Justin Keller of Caliber Engineering. We're only about a third of the way through.
All right.
So take some milk if you need.
No, I'm holding out.
Awesome.
I just want to say the milk doesn't do anything. It feels good and then it's gone,
The
and the
water
pain
was
is
the worst. That
the
was a
pain is
bad
still
idea.
there.
Don't do water.
Don't try this
so
at home.
mad.
That's why I'm just holding out. I'm just gonna hold out.
I'm kind of waiting for it to stop hurting. We'll do the next one, but we'll see how it works.
I don't think it's gonna stop.
I don't know if it will either.
From Pam Cherry, she donated a vest from Elk, and that's going to Debbie Fisher, former Metro rep. We've got 2 packets of 2 tickets of Bronco tickets for the Washington game on Halloween, and that's going to Matt Adams at Semswa and Franz Lambertson at Jacobs. He's going to definitely be wearing that 2D Forever shirt. The PE exam waiver from one of our favorite acronyms, NCEES. It rolls off the tongue. It's going to Anastasia Veronetskaya at Michael Baker, and we've got a ton of John Garrett books to give away. 10 of them, so hold on to your seats. We've got 10 names coming. Dusty Robinson, Jacob James, Stuart Gardner. He always seems to get an award somehow. David Sutley at Dewberry, V. Claire Bennett, Robert Rivera, Steve Krausick at Adams County, John Perry at Aurora Water, Mason Haycock at Matrix Design Group, and Jenna David at AECOM. We have a bunch of $100 gift cards, and this is the home stretch. How's everybody feeling?
Do we need to pause and take number 9 here?
I say we do. So let's do it. Number 9 is named Eye of the Scorpion, and it's supposed to be worse than the last one. So now this is gonna be the worst, guys. I don't know. I have like 2 celeries of Oasis over here, but I don't think the celery's gonna save you, Jason.
Is that?
I feel like I'm getting a contact high over here. It just smells like a BW3s.
I can't even breathe that one in.
This doesn't even taste good. This one just hurts.
You shouldn't breathe while you're eating.
No.
It's not even fair.
It's pretty much like tear gas. I think they just took tear gas and spread and put it in a bottle.
They're like, let's
Fake
add
shots
some
are a way
vinegar.
better idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, go ahead.
All right, that was great. That was
$100
great.
gift cards, everybody. We got 5 of them. They're going to Daniel Lowen, Marisol Moreno at the City and County of Denver, Jeff Arthur at the City of Lafayette, Tyler Christoph at the City of Aspen, and Ryan Taylor, the original Grass Creek guru at Muller Engineering.
Yes.
We've got a Fire on the Mountain gift card as well. That's going to the project leader at Olson.
I hope that doesn't.
And that's Dave Crickbaum.
Oh,
So,
dang it.
sorry,
That's the wings we're eating today. So they're
Yes.
good.
The wings are from Fire on the Mountain.
And last but not least, conference registration for 2022 is going to L. Scott Samuels at Mesa County. So thanks, everybody. See you next year. I'm so glad I'm not eating wings right now.
thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Woo!
Is this when I go?
Yeah, this is when you could go. We'll shimmy back over.
Yep.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah.
I'm collecting myself. Okay.
Home stretch.
Home stretch. All right. Project award winner. Okay, so the 2021 Engineering Excellence Project Award winner this year was a non-construction category. We're alternating years. You guys should have all voted on that. Thank you so much for voting. The winner is Globeville Stormwater System Study. Congratulations, guys. Big shout out to the other sorry to the other guys that did the thing and the stuff, and my tongue hurts so bad.
What did Scutus do? He had the silent clap?
Yeah, a silent clap. Upper Clear Creek pre-wildfire planning study. Thank you so much, everybody who submitted for those. I know it's a lot of work to put that stuff together, and we'll look forward to 2022. We'll have a construction award for that year. Speaking of 2022, we'll be in Steamboat. We have dates already, September 13th through Friday, September 17th. I seriously cannot feel my tongue at all. As of right now, I'm just trying to go through fast. I'm just done. We'll have live presentations, field trips, happy hours, technical content, all the things that we told you last year, and then we didn't deliver this year. But guys, we really want it to happen. The theme is going to be something probably like technical difficulties, please stand by, or something like that. Okay, home stretch here. Thank you so much, TPS, helping us with the conference and helping us produce this closing show. We're in their studios. One thing that's kind of funny, we had our own login, and so to get everybody set up, we had to generate a TPS report for them. So that was like the greatest thing of all time that Alan noticed. Once again, thank you guys so much for helping us redo the schedule on the fly there. And it's been great. Okay, so as is tradition, we will finish with The Last Dab, Apollo, okay? And then I'm going to give you, Morgan, you'll have about 15 to 30 seconds of uninterrupted opportunity to give Drew some pointers as chair, and then Drew, you'll have about 15 to 30 seconds to respond. So before that time, though, let's dip into
kind of nervous.
The last dab here.
Oh, well, it can't be any worse, right?
Yeah, you just dab it on, so that's
I
all
mean,
I did.
each
Are you
one's
rubbing
like
it in there?
order of magnitude worse, they say, but whatever. I mean, at this point, the pain has already been, it's just mental, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right,
It's
Morgan.
definitely mental burning on my tongue.
Yeah.
Morgan, I love the first, sorry. I love the first few meetings you ran when we thought the worst technical things we'd have to deal with were
Like conference
the conference calls and stuff, and then we've had 18 months of pandemic and everything. But
Yeah.
if you want to give Drew any tips, here's your chance.
You didn't do that great, but if there's something you want to tell Drew. No, I kind of mentioned it on Monday, but I am amazed at the volunteer hours that go into making this organization run. So I guess, Drew, as long as you can keep your board and committee chairs happy, your life is a lot easier. I've just been amazed and honored to be in this position. And I think I loved watching the past chairs give their little, this is what I love about CASFM speech. And yeah, so I'm excited to have you step in, Drew. And I think it's going to be great next 2 years. Hopefully you can get the upgraded room at Steamboat.
I don't know. It might be
Meanwhile, I'm
the
sitting in
upgraded virtual room for me to sit in while we give a speech. Thanks, Morgan. I'm excited to jump in here and hopefully not have to give Jason CPR if he dies from that last.
Amy, we may need a sponsorship for my hospital bill in a minute if I have to run to the ER here, but I'll let you work on that. Go ahead, Drew.
So, I too, Morgan, loved the notes from past chairs, and a theme there was really about all of you. David Mallory kind of mentioned that CASFM is really all of you, and really encourage the younger members who are starting now to really get engaged. That's very, very exciting here as some folks move on in their careers. So please continue to do that as we move forward here in 2022. I'm also excited to kind of probably re-engage our mission and vision exercise that we kind of started on a few years ago, and we kind of fell off. So we're going to pick that up again so that we really know as an organization where we're heading, where we can tell people what CASFM's all about. So I'm excited to kind of work with the new board and new committee chairs, and really excited for 2022. So thanks for attending this year. And Jason, you want to take us home?
Yeah. Thanks everybody for attending. This was a great conference. Good to see everybody on chat. Thanks again, everybody who submitted. Thanks sponsors and everybody. I'm just rambling because I literally can't think words right now. My tongue hurts so bad. But guys, we hope to see you next year. And that's all I got.
Thanks.
Take care.
Thanks, everybody.
On days like this, when we're not worried too much about anything, it's because we've done our job right. In the water industry, we deal in transportation, floodplain management, stormwater management, stream restorations. We do a little bit of everything. And to be part of something that's bigger than you are, and to know that when times are tough, you're going to be doing the right thing, and a lot of people are going to be helping you do it. That's what CASFM really means to me.
Well, I'd say the C stands for colleagues, getting to be with all of you. A is for alcohol. We have a lot of happy hours at CASFM. S is for Stuart. He was chair once, but it's probably been too long for him to be part of a recent chair montage, so I just wanted to give a shout out to him. F is for fun. We have fun at meetings and at conferences. And M is for mountains. It's so great to be able to escape the city once a year to head to the mountains for the CASFM conference.
It's an organization that promotes the floodplain management profession and the exchange of information and the opportunity to share lessons learned and success stories.
When I think of this question, the word community really sticks out for me.
One of the things I've really appreciated most over the years is the opportunity to get to know and work with some fantastic and dedicated people. Attending conferences and meetings and socials really feels like getting together with old friends.
It's the networking, it's the socializing, it's all of the happy hours, all of the social events in the Denver area, all of the learning opportunities that were afforded to me by all of you. And without a doubt, it's all of you. It's all of you who have meant so much to me over the years, and really contributed greatly to my career and professional development.